Hello, my name's Blush Bunny. Today we'll be playing Doki Doki Literature Club for Yuri's birthday. I tried to play this game when it first came out, but I lose interest of things really quick, but I wanted to actually play it now. It's been years since it came out, and I want to get on that train. So, let's go. Game. Oh, okay, I only get 4 letters. I'll take that. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend. Wait, sorry, I paused there and it wasn't supposed to pause. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught up to you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Bunny. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Bunny, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content and just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Me too, dude. Uh-huh. I was talking about how worried I am. Can't speak, dude. I was talking about how worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Dude, okay, just to let you guys know, this entire video is going to be me stumbling over myself. I cannot speak, and that's part of the reasons I don't play games like these. If I'm playing it to myself, maybe it'd be a little bit easier, but I want to be able to record and make content, and that ain't working out so well. Oh shit, I almost skipped over that. I'm glad it didn't work. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years just because you're not used to the real world. I'm offended by that because technically I'd be considered a NEET. Rest in peace. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I still let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind just a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Me too, dude. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Me too. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come and try my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie? Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help to start. I can't speak. It'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much, anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I'd bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. I let out a long sigh. Sorry. Fine. I'll help. Why? Why can't I speak today? Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Yeah, me too, it did. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the schoolyard and up the stairs, and upstairs, the section of the school that I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings the door open to the class, open the classroom door. I mean, either way, whatever I said was right. It made sense. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always has nice things to say about you. Seriously, why can't I speak? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Bunny, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, just say it. Sorry. Natsuki? Huh. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think that she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my— oh, I didn't say that quietly. in my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who is apparently comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Bunny. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we're in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Bunny. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll go get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about we make some tea? I make us some tea as well. The girls have I swear. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back into I can't today. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Aww! The whiskers are drawn with icing, and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. That's cute. So cute! See, Sayori agrees. I had no idea that you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full as she already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking a glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying his tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help enjoy a good book? I guess. You don't get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. Oh, upset, there was no it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy to go here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure that you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make sure the club is fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare it for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika's a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all of the effort into starting something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow into this club. Yeah, can all really grow into this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of having a new member joining. Though I really don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Bunny, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, Considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Me too. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, quite passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how the writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just really grab at something I can relate to at the minimal level. Me too. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if it's for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over for a second. Never mind. Just like I'm gonna take a drink of water. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. I looked at it and my god, it looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything about you is as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Why did I say it like that? Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I guess where did I even guess? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I swear to God, guys, I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Why? You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you even have experience, or do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your works, you can set an example and help Natsuki to feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aww, I wanted to read to everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Question mark, or wait, ... question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll all help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Bunny? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back at the original topic with joining club, I bluntly come forth about what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four of the girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, Bunny, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that's that. We can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Bunny, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Bunny, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed late after school for clubs. Sure, I might as well. Yay! I'm gonna end it here because my dog's whining and I also just keep stumbling all over the place. Hopefully next time I can collect myself more. I hope you guys enjoyed what little I made here, and have a good day. Gotta save this first. Okay, have a good day.